Hello everyone. Today I'm going to introduce the fight of digital news in Canada. First, I will talk about the technology companies offering news, and then media's protest in Canada, and what's the voice technology companies have, and finally talk about is it always good for the medias? Do you intentionally watch news or read news online every day? If not, you still can see some news in line or the toolbars in Windows with so many content from news that makes you interested and want to click in. After you click in, it will redirect to the technology company's website like Line, and then it will say which media offer the content. For many years, this kind of technology companies earned a lot of revenues, and also it makes users end up reading the news in their websites, not the news platform. What's more, the big companies have the power to decide how much they pay for the news, and often cause an unfair distribution to those news publishers. In addition, the technology companies can record users' data after they click through it and for them to analyze. In 2021, many newspaper company started up a campaign and they joined it. It is called Disappearing Headline Campaign, and it was held by the News Media Canada. This campaign is held to protest against big companies. They have earned a lot of money revenue from advertising in their platform, but less compensate to the local news publishers, and so they deliberately make their newspapers the front page blank in order to make people aware of this kind of issue. 2 years later, Canada government passed the Online News Act. It made the technology companies have to make a negotiation with those local news companies to make an agreement. This law helped alleviate the declination of the advertising income in the digital era. So there's no doubt that many of the legacy media support this law. But this kind of law will block the dominance of these technology companies. So like Facebook or Google, they intend to block or take out the link about the news in Canada. And this kind of law is not the first country or continent to enact. In 2018, Australia passed the News Media Bargaining Code. And at first, many of the technology companies like Google or Facebook resist this law. Google says that it's unreasonable to pay for the news without any kind of examination. And Facebook claimed that they are just a platform for for the companies to promote themselves. But after multiple times of negotiation, two of the companies made some agreements with their local medias. And many places around the world are trying to legislate laws to regulate the technology platforms and news medias. Like the Indonesia wants to regulate the publisher rights, and Brazil is deciding to setting up a fake news law, and UK wanted to make a digital competition bill. But are this kind of laws always good for the medias? The answer might be not for an innovative startup company. They will face the disproportionate effective by the news block. Because this kind of a new media company needs internet to internet like the news agree aggregators that like Microsoft, Google, or Line provided to make people recognize their company. And it might cause a problem that some of the companies want to raise their click-through rate. So they might create some articles that are content from with sensational titles. And this kind of news is not so meaningful, and it just make people see the title and interested in and want to click it. Recently, Canada is establishing a third-party committee to decide and how to allocate the money the technology companies paid for the news medias. And at least it can help to seize the decline of the news sectors. After all, there's about 450 medias in Canada closed down between 2008 and 2021. That's all from me today. Thank you.